What's up guys, this is a gloves Lightshow tutorial video made by Team Truth. My name is Gummy and this is Ha-Ha. And we're making this video because we looked up on YouTube for other gloves Lightshow tutorials, and what we found was that the only ones up were receiving a lot of negative comments, and so we decided that we wanted to basically make a new one, hopefully giving you guys what you're looking for. Okay, this tutorial is going to be split up into 3 different videos.
The first video is going to be on getting you started and getting your own glove set. The second video will be the basics and basic moves, and the third video will be doing duos. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do is head to orbitlightshow.com. They have the cheapest prices that we've found, and they're the most reliable, and it's the quickest way to receive the things you ordered. First thing you do is you purchase a white pair of gloves. They also come in like fuzzy gloves too. 10 micro lights. You could also have up to 14 if you like lights on your palms and the back of your wrist. It's whatever your style is. And you're going to need 4 packs of batteries. They are CR 2016s, and orbitlightshow.com can give you them for only $10.
There are many different types of lights that you can use for your glove light shows, but there are 3 of the most popular ones that we've seen out there. These are the ultra bright tears, the photon freedoms, and the Innova microlights. First I'll be talking about the tears. Alright, this is what they look like. This is just a casing because I busted this one, but this gives you a general idea of what they look like. As you can see, it's about the same size, maybe a little bit bigger than a quarter. So that's really good for your gloves because they'll fit into the fingers really nicely, and your fingers won't like bump into them so much. They've also got this switch on the top that lets you just click it and the light will stay on. You can also tap it to turn on, but as soon as you release your finger, it's going to turn off. And they're pretty inexpensive, so if you don't want to spend too much money on something that you're just getting started into, I would highly suggest these. These are great for beginners. I learned on these. All in all, pretty good light. The only thing is it's kind of a hassle to change the batteries. There's 4 screws on the back that you would have to undo, take it apart, and then put the batteries in. And also, the way that the bulb is fitted in, if you don't put the battery and bulb in just the right way, and it's kind of a little complicated if you don't know what you're doing, the light won't work the way you want it to. So it'll like short out and like shut off on you sometimes. So yeah, just watch out for that. But I mean, if you know what you're doing and you're just getting started, then really good light. I suggest it for beginners. Next is the Photon Freedom Microlight. These are supposedly some of the best lights out there, and from what I've seen, I'd have to agree. They're extremely bright, and they're about the same size as the ultra bright tears, so they're a good size for gloves. They've also got different modes. They've got a full power mode and a whole array of dots and strobe modes. So that's really cool about them. And changing the batteries is just as easy as popping off the back and inserting new batteries. No unscrewing, no nothing, so that's really good. The only downside about these lights that I could say is that they're pretty pricey. They can go up to like $12–13 per light, but I mean, if you got the money, I say go for it because they're a really good light. So yeah, watch out for those. Next I'll be talking about the Innova microlight, and the Innova microlight is what my team Truth uses, and it's my personal favorite light. This is what they look like. This is one in a blue casing, and as you can see already, it's a little bit bigger than most other microlights, but that's not that bad for giving light shows. This is a really good light because just like the Photon Freedoms, you just pop off the back like this, and it allows you to change the bulb right here in the top if you want to modify them, and the batteries go in right here, so that's really easy to do. Just pops back on like that. And to turn them on, instead of a switch or anything like that, it's just a button, a tap on the top, and they'll stay on. And they've got 3 different modes. The first mode, when you tap it once, is full power mode. This is a blue microlight, so there you go, full power mode. Looks like that. If you tap it twice, it goes into low power mode, or dots mode. When you shake it, it's like got that dot effect. And if you tap it 3 times, it goes into the strobe or SOS mode, where it just blinks like that, which is also a pretty cool effect for different types of moves for light shows. They're, as you can tell, very bright, and changing everything on them is really easy. My team uses them. A lot of glovers use these lights. They're medium priced too, so that's pretty good. The only downside about these would be when you put the light in full power mode, when you tap it once, to save battery, the light shuts itself off after 4 minutes, which is kind of just annoying. It's not really that bad. I mean, if your light show is over 4 minutes, which most aren't, but if it ends up being longer than that, you can just find a way to turn them back on during the light show, so you know, it doesn't screw you up. But in the strobe and dots mode, it doesn't shut off until you shut it off, so that's good. Other than that, I mean, it's all in all a really good light. My personal favorite. I suggest you really look into these. They're really good, and all three of these lights can be found on orbitlightshow.com. So check them all out. It's really all up to you and what you want. When choosing the colors of your first glove set, there's really no right or wrong way about doing it, because it's all up to you. I mean, in my opinion, each glove set should be unique and different. So whatever colors you want to use, that's all up to you, because it's your glove set, and whatever you like, that's what you should go for. Just one tip about it is a lot of glovers do this. I know my team does. We put a light that really stands out in our thumbs in order to do impact moves, which I'll be talking about more in our second video. But it's a different light that really stands out, and it changes your glove set when you turn it on during your light show. The best lights for these kind of moves are blue, green, red, and white, just because these are the brightest lights that I've seen so far. So really just look for different colors and different color combinations, and you should come up with something that's going to make people stop and stare at your lights. One thing I can say though is that there's a difference between bulbs. When looking for different bulbs and colors, you're going to come across something called dots. These lights basically cycle through more than one color all in one light and produce a dots effect. This is just a regular blue light. As you can see, when I turn it on and shake it, it's just one continuous ribbon of one solid color. Dots cycles through more than one color, and when you turn it on and shake it, this is in the same mode as that light was on, but you can see that it's separated and is changing colors. They come in all kinds of different combinations. This is a blue, white, green, and they come in red, green, blue. They come in purple, white, green. So there's a lot of different types of dots lights. Add some of those into your glove set, and it's going to produce a really nice effect. Just keep working at it, and eventually you're going to come up with a totally unique, totally awesome glove set.
Alright, so that's the end of our first video. If you don't have a glove set already, go to orbitlightshow.com, order what you want. If you do have a glove set already, check out our second and third video. Thanks for watching.